And away we go then. On the right side of your screen in the black tops are the Brazilians, George and Andre. On the left side of your screen in the green are the hard-hitting Bash brothers from the Netherlands with the poke set to start things off from Alex Brouwer. Just to put it up in the air, but perfectly put it up in the air.
And a couple good creative plays from Brouwer to get the Dutch out of some potential trouble early in this first set.
Really nice dig from Brouwer. The rundown set from Robbie Meeuwsen, a perfect spot, but wonderful block from Andre Loyola.
Every now and then, he'll give you a mistake.
And there's Meeuwsen, just with a soft touch. Have just a little bit of delicate finesse to them as well. One of the best servers in the game. When he gets this jump serve going, it is formidable. And we've talked a number of times throughout the week that this new Meeuwsen ball, of all the kind of subtle differences that we've noted, I think the biggest one, Rich, is that...
Yeah, interesting. We've heard some of the players say it feels, I wonder if that added weight helps us stay in the court a little bit.
That is a big swing. What great hands and defense from George. And there is again cut shot and a bounce over the net behind the court, or both worth 1 point. As Robbie Meeuwsen, just nice little cutty. They just play just as such a traditional up and down style of game.
Yeah, the tried and true concepts are tried and true for a reason, right?
He expected to see Andre still on the sand, but that's just how well placed that recycle was from George, that Andre could still be laying down and still able to get the cover. There's a really nice poke shot. I'm not sure that set was where Brouwer wanted. That could get me closer to winning $150,000. I'm walking back into serve receive, ready to serve the ball, owning up to absolutely nothing. And there's George punishing that ball down the line. That was Robbie Meeuwsen down the line, not George Wanderley on that previous play. And there's really nice little hook dig from Brouwer and Robbie Meeuwsen with a sky ball in transition. And there's George, just a really nice, fast line shot, just beating Brouwer to the spot. Adrian Karambula and Casey Patterson, in terms of everything looks the same until the last second flick of the wrist. It's a totally different movement than you'd expect. And there is Brouwer. Good swing nonetheless by Brouwer. And that is just a really, really nice swing from George Wanderley.
He uncorks one across his body.
And that is, again, another thumper. And there's the acoustics.
I think he would probably find his ace-error ratio similar to that of the jump serve of Alex Brouwer.
And what a cover. The bounce block from Andre Loyola. The big spread block.
On defense.
And there is the thud in return from Andre, as this is just a hard-hitting bunch we have on the court.
In the back court there, Andre.
Set point number 2 for Brazil. Be Andre Loyola. Can he put this one away? Not just yet. Yes, he gets it to go just off the hands of Robbie Meeuwsen. Alex Brouwer almost corrals that one, but it'll be Andre Loyola.
His full momentum behind an attack.
And George all over, kind of a surprising sort of free ball there from Alex Brouwer. And that's just a very, very nice swing down the line from George.
But it works out nicely for the Brazilians there, well executed.
And after that last shot, Rich, I would have bet 100 times out of 100.
4 or 5 feet off the net, so big Andre can get around Robbie Meeuwsen at the net.
What a set from Alex Brouwer, and what a swing from Robbie Meeuwsen.
Yeah, what they are doing nicely is putting a lot of pressure on Brazil from the service line to get them in those uncomfortable positions, create a few unforced errors.
He'll also have a lot of serves hit the net and go for an error. But in my mind, as you mentioned, Rich, it's been the service pressure from this Netherlands team that's why they're up 2. And now just one is Andre. A beautiful move outside the body into the line.
Away. It's a good look at it here.
There's George from way off the net. He's good from back there, but what a one-handed dig from Brouwer, and the scoop and deliver from big Alex Brouwer to extend their lead to 3.
To lay out, dig that cut shot. Well done, Alex Brouwer.
Really, really nice swing from Andre Lewis. Big swing down the line from Robbie Meeuwsen. Going back to the power, this time at Alex Brouwer. George on the dig for the tie. And there is George Wanderley. Again, it is the service pressure, and how about that dig?
Snowball positively for your team.
There's another short serve from George, making Robbie Meeuwsen lay out for that one. And that is a massive, massive block from Andre Lewis. Under the net, it was so straight down.
Yeah, that's shocking, Travis.
A very rare error. You will not see that happen to Robbie Meeuwsen very often. And the question is, can Brazil compound it? They can't, as Brouwer.
Yeah, incredible angle falling away.
First set point upcoming for the Netherlands. There's that fadeaway swing from Andre we've seen a couple times, and Robbie Meeuwsen going to put that away from the dig on Alex Brouwer. And Rich Lamborn, what do you know? We're going 3.
Yeah, indeed. And for those of you who don't know, Travis is a writer, so that's why he uses words like portends.
You dropped propensity on me the other day, so I had to come back with a good one. Brouwer going with a rare float serve. And that is a beautifully done swing on the back set from Andre Loyola, matching things up at 1 apiece. And there is the ace. What do we call that corridor, Rich Lamborn? George taking his set about 15 feet off the net. Never a problem.
Perfectly placed down the line.
And that is a thumper from Robbie Meeuwsen. Just to hear the hand contact from Robbie Meeuwsen, something has to get them uncomfortable. And there is Brouwer, nice and comfy there in serve receive, and that is going to happen pretty much any time that Alex Brouwer is in system.
And I mean, that's a thin margin right there, just barely missing that shot long.
That set is very, very high. Meeuwsen getting under it a little bit, but doing a really nice job. And there is Robbie Meeuwsen getting a block on the board, just his second of the match. Very difficult thing to do on center court today. Great response out of the timeout from Andre Loyola. Just a really nice.
Yeah, indeed, and much better rhythm that time from the Brazilians.
And there's a really nice line swing.
Yeah, particularly out of the middle of the court. It was a great serve again up the middle from George, but handled beautifully by the Dutch.
Nicely done by Brouwer. Set is a little bit tight for George, and there's Robbie Meeuwsen getting another block, another very timely block.
Yet Alex Brouwer read the line shot, put it away, give his team a couple match points.
George Wanderley keeping this match alive. 13-14. Brazil will need to earn a point. Into the corridor he goes. Robbie Meeuwsen for the match. Oh, Brouwer, another beautiful rundown. And there's George, what a rundown. Another dig from George. Can they keep this one up? They cannot, and that is going to be the match. What a rally to end this match. A little bit of jawing going on between Andre and Brouwer.